Hello everyone, I'm back with yet another Pokemon Online replay. Not much to say, and this one is really a case of me highlighting the absolutely horrific luck I've had recently. Not horrific in the terms that I get hacked at every opportunity, but horrific in terms that I get hacked at the most crucial moment at every point in every single game I have played recently, and it has been driving me insane. So yeah, this is it. This is going to be me versus Awoken, who's a good player. I haven't played him a whole lot, but I know that he's definitely a good player. He leads with Fortress, and he has to get out of the way because Cloyster obviously has a massive advantage over Fortress. So I spike up. He shows a Raikou, and he gets out of the way. Obviously, he wants to see what my Raikou counter is. He brings in a Porygon 2 just to scout, and yep, I go straight to Dugtrio because this team is pretty Raikou weak. It's a new one that I've been testing out, and the fact that he switches out really puts me in a bad situation because he knows that I have a Dugtrio. He says in the comment, darn, so obviously he doesn't want to see a Dugtrio. And then he shows a Tyranitar, which is the other thing that I really don't want to be seeing. I go back to Dugtrio, predicting another Raikou switch in. It doesn't work. He goes for the Crunch as I goes to Cloyster and takes a ton. So I'm guessing he's a Boa. I'm just going to stay in and go for the Surf in case he tries to sub up on the switch. He tries to pursuit me on the switch out, so I definitely made the right move there. I go to Dugtrio to revenge it, and that's the Tyranitar down. But this opens up for him the opportunity to go straight to Porygon 2, who will then trace Arena Trap, and then I am now locked in, and he can just I can hit him with Earthquake. It won't KO. A crit wouldn't have KO'd, and Ice Beam's going to take me down. So now I have no real answer to Raikou. At this point in the match, I'm incredibly paranoid about him switching in Raikou. So I'm not even going to bother. I'm going to go to Sceptile. I'm not going to let him bring in the Raikou at all. He goes for Leaf Blade. I go for Leaf Blade. He goes straight for the Ice Beam. Probably a bad move on my part, to be honest. But I am going to force him out. He's going to go to Celebi. Do I go for Leech Seed? No, I go for Leaf Blade. And I land a crit, which is 38%, despite resisting to Celebi. That definitely says something. I just go for Hidden Power because I was predicting a switch out, or just something else entirely. He goes for a Recover. I don't want to press it here because obviously the only way I'm going to KO him was with a crit, so I go to Blissey. I want to see if he has Leech Seed, because I've noticed a lot of Celebi at the moment don't have Leech Seed. They tend to be like a Psychic, Giga Drain, or Hidden Power Fire Celebi with Calm Mind. That seems to be the common set, and he does switch out without Leech Seed, so that does imply that he doesn't have Leech Seed. He goes back to Fortress, and I know he's going to Rapid Spin. He hasn't seen my Gengar yet, so I show it. So yeah, now I've got him in the corner. Obviously Fortress isn't going to do anything to Gengar, so I'm just going to sub up. Seeing what he wants to bring in. He doesn't bring in a Blissey, so his answer is Celebi. I'm just going to have to Ice Punch. I think he's going to go for the Psychic, because Recover would be pretty dumb right now. And yep, he's going to Psychic, and he's going to Recover on the next turn. I want to see if I can press my luck, because I did 42% of that Ice Punch, so I'm just going to try and press it. No, I'm not going to press my luck. I'm going to go back to Blissey. Which makes sense, because he hasn't shown he has Leech Seed. So even if he does, well, if he does Leech Seed now, then that's pretty bad. But I have got Ice Beam. I'm going to get out of the way, threatening the Ice Beam, and he does have Leech Seed as I go to Sceptile to see if I can absorb it. So he does have Leech Seed. Alright. So that's only giving me information really to switch to Sceptile. I am going to get out of the way, and I go to Jirachi. He's going to Psychic, and it's going to do barely nothing. Now, at the moment, this is really my best answer to Celebi. Normally I'd have Dugtrio, who could kill it with Hidden Power Bug, providing no Calm Minds or whatever, but he doesn't. And he's going to bring in Porygon 2, I think that's for fodder, obviously, or just in case I didn't attack, but I'm guessing it's fodder because Porygon 2 is slower, and he's going to show Raikou, which I really didn't want to see because he has the Leech Seed on me. So he's either going to go for Calm Mind or Substitute here. He's going to go for Calm Mind, which is good. That means I made the right prediction. If he had gone for Sub, that would have been disastrous. So I'm go for the leech seed, which is way more important than that Skeptile actually surviving, and that's what I've been trying to get. This is the situation I've been trying to get the entire time. Got it. Raikou is now leech seeded, so I'm going to force it out with Jirachi. He doesn't want to get into a Calm Mind War when he's got a leech seed on him. So he's going to go back to Celebi, which I knew he was going to do. I'm going to Calm Mind up. He's going to leech seed on this turn, and I'm going to have to Calm Mind up again, and then what I'm going to have to do is I'm just going to start plugging away with Psychic and not let the Raikou come in. So he's going to leech seed. I've got 2 Calm Minds now. Whether he wants to stay in or not, he doesn't want to stay in. He wants to go to Raikou. This is exactly what I want. I Psychic him. It does 64%, and now after he can't set up a sub at all, so the only thing he can do is Thunderbolt. He says good game, and then crits me. And that pretty much sums up the game. I could have swept with Jirachi from this point, but I now have absolutely no hope in hell of getting this Jirachi in safely. I'm really there's nothing I can do. Nothing. Jirachi can't touch your Celebi, not without coming back in again, and then he can just get leech seeded, and I've only got Wish for obviously Jirachi's only got Wish for recovery. The best thing I can hope for here is a Blissey Freeze. I get a Freeze. Alright. I might have a little bit of a chance, provided I bring in Gengar and do some good predictions with Ice Punch. So he's going to go back to Fortress, get out of the way, and I go to Gengar. This is going to force him out. He's going to go to Milotic. I could have gone for Thunderbolt, really. Thunderbolt would have done me a shit ton of favours there, but I predicted the switch back to Celebi, and I go for Ice Punch, which is not great. I then predict the switch again, just in case he wants to double switch as I go to the obvious Blissey switch. He doesn't, he just goes straight for the Surf, and I think I'm pretty locked out here. I'm going to have to get out of the way, and if he brings back Celebi now, he doesn't, which is good. And yep, he goes back to Celebi, but this is kind of the situation which I don't want to be in. I'm going to have to Ice Beam him again. Does it freeze? No, doesn't freeze, and he's just going to get to recover up. So this is pretty poor. I'm just going to have to go for another Ice Beam. And does it freeze? It freezes! Right, I'm back in the game again. So I'm going to have to go back to Gengar again. I'm just going to have to do some boss prediction, and hope to God it works. No, I don't go back to Gengar, I go for Seismic Toss, and yeah, that's not going to work. Bearing in mind that Gengar and Blissey are my last Pokemon, I'm really stuck on options here. That was a risky move. I could have gone back to Gengar, and Thunderbolt would have broken him pretty much. And I didn't. I'm going to go to Gengar now, and he's going to rest. And right now I have to gamble on him not picking Surf with Sleep Talk. So first turn, I get the Thunderbolt, does 44%, he Sleep Talks, and yeah, I'm not lucky. Surf's going to take me down, Blissey's going to come in, and I'm just going to leave, because there's nothing I can do. He says, woo, so I'm guessing he's quite happy that that worked out. Yeah, I'm just going to Seismic Toss. No, I don't leave. I'm just going to play it out as it went. It's not like I'm going to do anything, but hey ho, he's going to crit me with Earthquake. Not like it matters. Going to Seismic Toss again, and he's going to kaboom, and that'll be the end of me. But yeah, that was the game. It was a pretty nice game up until the point where I got crit hacked. For not the first time in these games I've been playing recently. For example, I was playing one game and Milotic got critical hit by Starmie Thunderbolt twice. That was pretty horrid. Another game I got flinch hacked to death by some Aerodactyl spamming Rock Slide, and I had a Skarmory out and I didn't manage to do anything. I was desperately trying to rest, it wasn't working. But yeah, I've had some pretty horrid luck recently. That's probably one of the better ones. I just showed you this one because it is entertaining. So if you like this, like the video and subscribe to the channel and do all the cool things that people do on YouTube, because that's what YouTube is all about. And I shall see you later with another video, and who knows, see you guys later.